This week on The Lead, the colony's culinary students are getting some prestigious recognition.
And the Career Center East hosts their first ever professional day. All this and more coming up.
Hello, I'm Aiden Call.
And I'm Krishna Vedantam, and this is The Lead. The 25th annual MLK contest is starting up again. If you are interested in art, writing, or photography, this contest is for you. Students from 4th to 12th grade are eligible, and all entries must be submitted by December 15th. Cash prizes are awarded for first, second, and third place, and all entries must also relate to Dr. King's ideals, philosophy, and principles. For more information, check out the LISD website.
On December 1st, the FMHS Marquettes will put on a performance dancing to Christmas music. A few of our local dance studios will join the Marquettes in the show as well. It will be hosted in the Red Gym at 7 p.m., so bring your friends and family for a fun and eventful night.
For the past 10 years, Marcus Choir has hosted their annual Magical Dinner. This event will include music, dance, theater, and food. This year's dinner will be on December 2nd, 8th, and 9th at 7 o'clock. Tickets are now on sale, so buy them on the Marcus Choir website before they're sold out.
Staying with Marcus, the Marcus German Club recently traveled to Trinity High School for Sports Fest.
Caleb has the story.
We're here at Trinity High School for their annual Sports Fest. German clubs from all different high schools come to participate in fun and exciting activities. Marcus High School is here so we can get an insight of what happens here at Sports Fest.
All the German classes from a bunch of different schools come together, and we do soccer games and pretzel eating contests and root beer guzzling contests, that kind of thing.
I decided to sign up for Sports Fest because it seemed like a fun way to socialize and get to know other kids, especially since I moved here last year, so I don't really know that many people.
Students got to experience the culture and incorporated German within the events.
We have a total of 7 events here. Most of them are sports related, which reflects the German culture. Soccer is very big in Germany. Then there's a scavenger hunt in German where students have to find an item that's given a German word, and they have to find that item. And there's a blind man relay where they give directions in German. But then we also have root beer guzzling contest, which there's no German language involved, but it's German culture.
German's been a big part of my high school career, and I just thought it'd be fun to get a little more in-depth participation with other members of German and our teacher.
Sports Fest continues to be a popular event among German students. For The Lead, I'm Caleb Sandberg.
The Hebron Silver Wings will be hosting their 10th annual Gift Galleria at the Hebron 9th grade campus on December 2nd. Admission is free, and vendors will be on hand selling candles, jewelry, clothing, and baked goods. Throughout the evening, there will be a silent auction for gift cards, plane tickets, and more. The Gift Galleria is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., so don't miss out.
Congratulations to the TCHS students who auditioned and made the Region 2 All-Region High School Orchestra. Their next concert will be held at Eden High School next weekend, December 8th and 9th.
And recently, the colony's culinary arts class got some big news when 2 students had their dishes featured in D Magazine. I had the chance to get a closer look at these outstanding students.
Do the menu for Top
The Colony Culinary Arts class is busy in the kitchen making tasty treats for their annual bake sale. And on the team are 2 exceptional chefs who won the Kids Fit Menu Invitational. The competition asks students to create and prepare dishes that would then be compared to many others for 6 spots on a restaurant menu.
I made the confetti spaghetti pasta. I feel like kids really like that name. Just makes it stand out from all the other dishes. And it's really healthy because it's gluten-free pasta. So
I made buffalo tacos, and then I made the zucchini boats.
Of the 6 available spots, the Colony landed 4 on the official menu with 2 dishes from both Peyton and Tony.
We've got an email saying that all of our dishes have been chosen, which has never happened in the history of that competition. So all 4 of our dishes got chosen and selected to be in Neiman Marcus. I was happy and just excited to be noticed for what I can do and what me and Antonio can do together.
My favorite part is learning about new dishes, how things combine with each other. Sometimes the dish doesn't come out the best, so you can add extra things in it to make it taste better, and just how to fix things, how things combine. Just learning.
I could not be more proud that our students were able to represent the Colony High School and win on a national level. Both Tony and Peyton have an exceptional amount of talent that they balance out really well with taking instruction and criticism that helps them to learn and grow.
We got to try some of the treats that the class would be selling at the bake sale, and it's safe to say we will definitely be coming back for more. For The Lead, I'm Aiden Call.
That good, bro? That good? Oh, no.
Well, Krishna, cooking really isn't my thing, but I love food, and that peppermint bark we got to try was really good.
It seems really good, and I'm amazed. You know, these students, they seem to be really enjoying what they're doing, cooking, and hopefully they can take it to the next level at the Colony. And speaking of the Colony, the holidays are right around the corner, and TCHS is having their 2017 Holiday Bazaar on Saturday, December 9th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The bazaar will be in the small gym, and they are also in need of crafters, markers, bakers, and much more. If you are a vendor attending, please visit the link on the TCHS website and fill out the Google form.
Here at CCE, the architecture students traveled through time. Mr. Carson's first-year class made presentations of how architecture has changed throughout the centuries. Many students, as well as CCE classes, witnessed the presentations and learned how modern structures and building technology have evolved through the years. The Career Center is proud to see these students engaging others in the career that they love.
Staying with the CCE, students also experienced presentations from professional business representatives during the first ever professional day. Career Center East has been a great place for students to find possible jobs in the future. An important part of finding jobs is professionalism. Professionalism is in everything you do, from how you dress to how you speak. So when the CCE invited guest speakers over for Professional Day, this was a big opportunity for students and the campus to learn more.
It was almost 3 years ago. Mr. Wagley, when he hired me as a counselor, had talked about this vision to have a professional day, and it was pretty intimidating for both of us, so we finally committed to a date this year and got it going.
Professional Day was not only great for the CCE administration, but even the speakers and students enjoyed the segments and interaction.
I love interacting with the students the most. I am very hands-on. I like participation, so I encouraged in my own way the students to participate.
A segment talking about how to stretch your dollar, and that was very interesting to me, only because college, it just costs so much money to tuition, textbooks, and all that type of stuff. And you really do need to stretch your money as far as it'll get you.
The one thing I got out of that was never cut your savings. So like if you're trying to say, let me cut this bill, this bill, this bill, instead of cutting your savings, cut your cable. I thought that was pretty good.
It was really awesome to have this opportunity and be a part of this.
Professional Day was a huge success enjoyed by both the CCE and its students, with the sessions preparing students for a much brighter future. For The Lead, I'm Krishna Vedantam.
LHS Cross Country and Track and Field is hosting the Rick Neal Memorial Fun Run on December 9th at Lake Park in Lewisville. Previously exclusive to high school cross country teams, the run is now open for anyone to compete. To register, click the link in the description below.
Harmon High School students, if you speak, read, or write Spanish and still need a language arts credit, you'll be able to take the credit by exam. The Spanish CBE will be Monday, December 11th and Tuesday, December 12th. All you have to do is go to Harmon School website and use the link to register. So Aiden, I took Spanish my freshman year. Have you taken a language yet?
I'm going to be taking Spanish next year.
All right, well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Up next on The Lead, Aiden sits down with Flower Mound and Marcus band members to discuss this past season.
And Alea Woodley will bring you our district sports updates. Stay tuned to The Lead.
This interview is sponsored by Walmart in Highland Village. save money, live better.
Welcome back. Today I'm here with some students from the Marcus and Flower Mound High School bands who recently went to Indianapolis for the Bands of America Grand Nationals. We've got Alex, one of the drum majors for FMHS, and Geneva, our Marcus drum major, and each has brought some student leaders with them today. Thank you for coming on the show. It's a real pleasure to have you. So let me ask you, Geneva and Alex, as the drum majors, how does it feel to have both bands finish top 5th in the nation from this competition?
It's honestly just amazing and just remarkable to think that out of the entire nation, 2 high schools that are in the same district in the same state finish that close to each other. It really is just kind of incredible to think about how we both just push each other and we've gotten that far just with the help of each other and just the great community that we have around us.
Right. And Geneva?
I mean, most definitely. I mean, it's a crazy sort of experience to have both of us make it from the same district, and that's definitely due in part from how much we push each other, and especially from the support we get from LISD as a school district, the support we get in the marching arts and during the marching season. There's definitely, we're reminded of how fortunate we are, and to have such success together. And to be able to come back and honor our districts in that way and represent them in a positive light.
Right. Well, Alex, I heard you mention that it's quite coincidental that such close schools finish so close together in this competition. Speaking of which, you guys are so close together and you enter into a lot of competitions at the same time. Is there really like a healthy competition between the Marcus and Flower Mound bands? With competition and marching band, and I think it's one of the most positive approaches to competition that especially young people can participate in. You know, it's always a really healthy environment with teachers that care about us, and right. And the end game is never the score or the placement whatsoever. But it most definitely encourages us to look up to our peers and look up to people not only in our own bands and our own programs, but in other aspects as well. So it's definitely a positive thing that we have this competition in marching band. Right. It's like, since you guys go to different high schools, but through band you really know each other, and this big competition has really brought you guys together in a way. But this was a big competition, so let me ask you guys, what was the differences in preparation that you have? This is a much larger audience, a larger stage. What did you guys do to prepare differently than you would for a normal competition?
Well, at least for Flower Mound, I mean, definitely Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, I mean, that's a crazy huge stage to perform on. And so, you know, we always kept in mind the audience we're performing to and how to portray to a large audience. But really, other than that, it wasn't much different. You know, every year we prepare, we're given a design, we have a great design staff, and we just do our best to make the design into the best show we possibly can. And that's all anybody could ask for. We just want to give the best show that we absolutely can. And you know, our directors tell us this all the time. We're not in it for placements, although, you know, it's obviously a huge honor to receive high placements and things like that. But we really just want to create an effect, an emotional effect with the audience and the judges, obviously, by just performing the best show we possibly can. Right.
Yeah, very similar at Marcus. We didn't have any extra rehearsals or any extra rehearsal time. But what we did during the rehearsals was definitely a lot more productive and more efficient than in previous years, just because we know we have the opportunity to perform at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's such a big stage, and we're very honored to be able to go there, especially with schools from the same city as us. And the amount of pressure, we didn't really feel a lot of extra pressure because we're a big group and we're a big team, so the pressure is really dispersed among all of us. So you were all relatively used to this, and you make every performance great, so this was no different, correct? Yeah. All right, let me ask the drum majors, what was that like, the pressure on you guys, you know, being the leaders of the band in a way? What was that like on you? One thing that really, really helped with that the whole season, and something we experience every day, is just the fact that it's an honor, really, to be able to be
somewhat the image of organizations that we want to positively represent all the time. Right. And so, you know, we've said it already, the Grand National stage is so huge and so big, and it's just, I think, instead of pressure, it's more of just an opportunity, really, to be able to showcase how wonderful these organizations are and how good it is for all of us, ourselves and our peers, to be able to go, and that really relieves some of the pressure, I think, most definitely.
Right. Well, it's been said a million times, but this is just, again, such a large, a national level competition, and if that's not a memory, then, you know, well, really, what isn't? But what are some other memories like that will resonate with you, really, as you go on with your life, that when you'll say, oh, I remember this back when we went to Grand Nationals? What are some other memories that you think of when you think of this competition?
I definitely think that one of my favorite memories was probably like right before we were about to perform for finals, and our design staff came and talked to us, and so we really got to know the story behind what we were performing and how we should portray it and what it was really meant to be. And so it was really cool to see the emotion behind it and really put that into our show for finals too.
Cool. Yeah, I'd say a huge thing that happened that I'll remember is coming off the field for our last performance after finals, because it's a 3-day competition where, you know, you have, if you perform well enough, you have the honor of going on again and having your last performance there at Lucas Oil Stadium. And I remember coming off of Granite's finals run and just finding my friends and embracing them in the journey that we just finished together and the product we just put out. It was truly special.
And do you feel that it all paid off, really?
Absolutely, yeah, in the end, definitely.
So Marcus Band finished 4th. What can you say, Geneva, going forward, what is going forward for Marcus Band look like?
As far as it's concerned for the future, I think everyone that's on board with the Marcus Band in the coming years is really, really pining to capitalize on that change and on that difference. And we're excited about changing with the times in a really unique and special way, and making ourselves an upstanding organization with in reference to what we've done in the past and where we can go.
Right. Well, let's finish this up with Alex. You guys finished 5th. What does going forward from Flower Mound Band look like for you?
Well, we got invited to the 2019 Rose Bowl Parade, which is a huge honor. That's just the parade is just one of the most well-known parades just in the world. And so it's a huge honor to be able to be chosen to go there and just represent not only us, but them and our community as well. And so I think none of the students knew at all. We had no idea. The directors had a slight idea, and so we didn't really have much planning beforehand. We weren't like, oh, we're gonna do this and that, so that way we can do this for the Rose Parade. We found out that night at finals, and so everyone was just shocked and in awe, and it was just we're all surprised, and we're really looking forward to it, and we're gonna put forth just one of the best shows we've ever had and just represent everyone well.
Great. It's a big honor for everybody in our district. Well, that's all the time we have. Again, thanks for coming on the show. Real pleasure to have you. Stick around, because when we come back, Alea will have all our updates on district sports, so don't go anywhere.
I've got the package. I need immediate evac.
This is the Lead Sports Update with Alea Woodley.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at Flower Mound. The varsity boys cross-country team is traveling to Portland, Oregon on December 2nd to go to Nike Nationals. Nike will be sponsoring the team and will be paying for all of their trips, and will supply them with new uniforms and running shoes. They placed first in the Nike Regionals in the Woodlands, Texas. We wish them good luck in Oregon. Moving on to Hebron, the boys varsity basketball team is playing at the CFBISD tournament from this Thursday, November 30th to Saturday, December 2nd at the Ranch View High School in Irving. Good luck to the boys this weekend. Also at Hebron, the girls volleyball team won their third consecutive 6A state championship. The Lady Hawks defeated Katy Sevens Lake in a dominating 3 sets. After their impressive achievement, the Lady Hawks are currently ranked 11th in the nation. Congratulations to Hebron on this outstanding victory. That's it for sports. I'm Alea Woodley. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Alea. Now it's time to announce the winner of last week's contest.
Riley Prickett from Hebron High School will receive a Walmart gift card for this week's Captions contest. For those who were not chosen this week, our next contest is all about superheroes. Wait, was that a cat or a raccoon?
I feel like it was a raccoon. I've never seen anyone own a raccoon before.
Is that her pet?
I'm guessing so. Maybe it's Rocket Raccoon. Who knows? Maybe. If you tweet us a picture of you repping your favorite superhero, you could win a Walmart gift card. For more that's happening in our district, follow us on Twitter at LISD The Lead. Thank you for watching. I'm Krishna Vedantam.
And I'm Aiden Call, and we'll see you next time.